A lot of times we focus so much on the things that we want that we're not really accepting or acknowledging the fact that we deserve better than that. And I know what it feels like to want something so bad, even if we subconsciously know that we do deserve better than that, or maybe we're just not recognizing the fact that we deserve better at all. But I know exactly what that feels like, whether that be a relationship or maybe a mentality or maybe just certain things that you want in your life. Most of the time, the desire for that thing is blinding us from the fact that we probably can get and we probably deserve a lot better than what we're already receiving. And of course, sometimes it is subconscious. We're not intentionally settling for things that we really don't deserve. And I'm going to talk about my experience with that later on in the video and hopefully help you out a little bit. But the main thing that I really wanted to talk about was the choice that we make sometimes to settle for what we want rather than actually settling for what we deserve. I really want to talk about wanting something so bad despite what it does to you, despite what that person might do to you, despite how that thing or how that person might make you feel. Wanting it so bad that you settle for all the negatives that it actually comes with. The main thing that I want and settle for, despite knowing that I probably deserve a lot better than that, are my relationships with other people. And to me, those relationships can be friendships, or maybe somebody that I'm involved with, or maybe just somebody that's in my life with no label. I really value those connections that I have. I really try to retain those connections despite what that person might have done to me, despite knowing that I probably could go out and find another person that could treat me just a little bit better as a friend, as a partner, as just an associate. But sometimes, despite knowing the fact that I probably could go out and find better, or I probably just deserve better in general, I really can't do that. I really want to retain those relationships because when I'm connected to somebody, whether that be a friend or a partner or anybody in my life, I'm really connected to them emotionally. And when I'm connected emotionally to a person, I really want to retain every part of that person, despite how badly or how poorly they might treat me, and despite the fact that I probably deserve better than some of the ways that they are treating me. Me being connected emotionally to somebody means that I'm viewing them past their bad days, or I'm viewing them past the way that they treat me sometimes. I'm viewing that person as the person that I cared for. I'm not viewing that person as the person that's treating me poorly. I'm viewing that person as a friend that might have had a bad day, or a friend that might be treating me poorly because something might be going on in their personal life. I've constantly been told that I see the good in people too much, and that's definitely something that's not going to change. I wouldn't change that for the world. But something that I definitely had to learn is that even if you want to see the best in somebody, even if that person might have had a bad day, despite the fact that you're trying to view this person as what you think they are rather than what they're showing you, a lot of times their character just isn't for you anymore. It gets to a point where you've got to start putting yourself first and prioritizing your own peace and understanding the fact that even if you're trying to see the best in this person, they're not showing you that right now. You've got to believe the person the first time they show you that they're not respecting you or they're not trying to be a good person for you. This year, I've definitely put up a lot more boundaries. I started to be a lot more blunt with the way that people treat me. And just know that somebody's going to say something about anything that you do. If you put up boundaries, they're going to call you mean. They're going to call you this unforgiving person. But if you don't put up boundaries, people are just going to walk right over you. Nobody's really going to respect you. Somebody is always going to have something to say despite what you do or what you say. And if that's the case, you might as well just prioritize yourself. You might as well prioritize your peace and stop letting people treat you the way that you think you deserve to be treated. And just understand that knowing that you deserve better and establishing the fact that you're not going to let other people treat you as if you don't deserve the things that you deserve is completely valid. It doesn't make you a mean person. It doesn't make you too blunt or overly confident. It really just means that you respect yourself, and that's definitely something to be proud of. But even though this year I've been putting up a lot more boundaries, I still can't shake the fact that I used to let so much stuff slide in the past. I used to tolerate so much from other people in the past. I used to let people treat me any type of way. I used to treat myself poorly because I didn't really understand that I deserved better. Even if deep down somewhere I knew that I deserved a lot better than that. Sometimes I still question, why did I not leave to get better? Why do I get so attached to people emotionally, which prevents me from going out and finding people that might treat me a lot better than what I'm receiving currently? And every single time I question that, I start to think that maybe I just didn't understand that better existed at the time. I guess I was so fixated on the things that I wanted that I wasn't really aware that I could go out and find better for myself. I was so fixated on repairing or restoring a relationship with somebody that probably couldn't care less about me, that I had tunnel vision and completely blocked out all of the better opportunities that God probably had for me. In my personal experiences, focused on a connection with another person, with relationships. But like I said, it can really be applied to anything. That tunnel vision on the things that don't serve you can really be applied to anything. For example, a lot of people settle for a job that they're not passionate about because they don't really understand that better is out there. And kind of related to that, I feel like another reason that we settle for things that we don't deserve is because maybe we just don't think that we deserve it. We don't think that it's possible or attainable for us to get the thing that we actually want. So we settle for the things that we think that we deserve. We limit ourselves so much because we're not necessarily understanding what's possible for us. We might not understand what we're truly capable of. I think it's really important for us to find that confidence in ourselves to actually understand exactly what we deserve and understand the fact that limiting ourselves isn't going to serve us in the future. I think if we honestly just take the time to figure out and understand what our worth is, we're honestly going to be shocked and surprised with how much we actually deserve. And I do believe that when you finally realize and understand how much you're truly worth, the things that truly go into the person that you are, you're going to find it in you to stop settling and stop accepting things that you don't deserve or things that don't necessarily serve you. But I really just wanted to reaffirm you that you're a lot more capable than you think you are. You deserve a lot more than you're giving yourself credit for, and the second you realize that is the second that you're actually going to change your life and you're going to get the things and strive for the things that you actually want. I hope you got some value from that. Thank you for watching.